Australia starting strong in the Paris Olympics, claiming 3 gold medals to lead the tally. Ariarne Titmus stole the spotlight in the pool, defending her women's 400-metre freestyle title. Luke Doherty has more.
She becomes just the 3rd Australian woman to defend an Olympic title after Shirley Strickland did it on the track in 52 and 56, and the great Dawn Fraser did it in 56 and 1960 in the pool. And she never looked like being beaten by the 17-year-old Canadian Summer McIntosh, who finished second, or indeed the great Katie Ledecky, who earlier in the day had beaten her in the heats. Just a little bit of mind games from Ariarne. She improved her heat time to her final time by 5 seconds. Ledecky only improved her time from heat to finals by a tick over a second. So it seems she knew what she was doing, just giving a bit of a false sense of security to Katie Ledecky in this great rivalry that has developed over the course of the last 5 years or so. She wasn't completely happy with the time. It was 2 seconds slower than her world record time, and also a tick over 2 seconds slower than the time that she swam at the Australian Olympic trials in Brisbane in June. Such the competitor, but she said, look, it's all about winning at Olympics and not times. Her parents were in the crowd, her family were there, her friends were there as well, supporting her as ever. They couldn't go to Tokyo because of the COVID restrictions to see her with that great swim there where she shot to prominence, but they are here in Paris, lapping up every minute.
Oh, relief without a doubt. Unbelievable. I think when we got to with 25 metres to go, we knew there was no way known they could catch her. And then we knew she had taken off. And I think at that moment, it was like, you know, I actually shook a little bit because it was just the relief, the enormity of the occasion had actually come true. So it was just wonderful.
Leading up, how'd you sleep last night?
I actually slept okay last night, but I didn't feel good for most of today. I was a bit worried, you know, if there was so much pressure going into it, and that's not a criticism at all. It's just that us Aussies, we love our sport and we really want to get behind our athletes, and we knew that there were a lot of people back in Australia that would be watching, and we brought half of them with us.
And we've known most of these people here, a lot of them for more than 30 years. A lot of them which have all come from Tassie,
and their kids have grown up with Arnie, and you know, and to have Mimsy here too, and as a family to be able to witness that gutsy, courageous swim was just phenomenal.
Yes, so Ariarne was the first gold medal for Australia in the pool, but the women's 4x100 metre freestyle relay team continued their imperious run of form. They were the 2nd gold medal for Australia in the pool for the night. They haven't been beaten, Australia, in this event at an Olympic Games since the 2008 Games in Beijing. So it's their 4th straight win and the Olympic gold medal in the 4x100 free. So that tradition continuing here in the pool in Paris, the La Défense Arena. The men's 4x100 metre freestyle relay team, they won silver. This has been a progression for them from bronze in Tokyo to silver here as well.
So Ariarne Titmus becomes the 2nd Australian swimmer after Dawn Fraser to defend an Olympic title. Fox Sports' Maddie Johns caught up with Dawn Fraser in Paris for her thoughts after the race.
What a good night, Dawn.
Oh, absolutely fantastic. You know, I've lost my voice for shouting, which I don't often do, but it was such a great night for us, and we were leading in the gold medals, and I think we still are, which is fantastic, in the medal tally.
After a long period of time, someone's matched your record.
I
know.
Yes.
I just spoke to the parents there, you know, the family, and the old man said to have Ariarne mentioned in the same sentence and Brad as you, they said it's mind-blowing.
She actually swam so fantastic tonight, and it was good to see because you know, she's been training very hard for it, and she's now sent that record, which is, you know, I can't wait to see her.
You know, Dawn, thinking about how she goes to bed tonight, she's got to swim tomorrow, but I reckon it'll be like an opening batch, and at the end of it, going 100 not out, and got a bat tomorrow, but she'd be buoyed.
She won't swim. I mean, she won't sleep tonight. She might get maybe half an hour, but because I know what it's like. But she'll come up really fresh in the morning because her mind will be thinking on the race tomorrow and what she has to do. Tonight's race has gone out of her head until she gets on a plane to go home.
Must be nice, mate. Looking all the Aussies and people coming up to you, treating with the respect you deserve, Dawny.
Thank you very much, Johnny.
Mate.
And 3-time Olympic medalist James Magnuson watched the race unfold. Here's what he had to say.
And you would have seen that last 50 metres, it wasn't super obvious to the naked eye, but her shoulders were going bright red, which means she was lactating hard. and Ledecky and McIntosh were also dying off in that last 50, so it wasn't too visible to the eye. But at that 250 metre mark, she was actually under world record pace. She dropped the hammer there. She ended the race as a competition right then and there. It meant she didn't break the world record, but in the Olympic final, it's all about just getting that gold medal.